Welcome back to another episode of Elevation. In this episode, I wanted to talk about kind of reorganizing and kind of converting my wardrobe for fall and winter. And essentially, I wanted to utilize a lot of the tips and tricks and things that I talked about in my first Elevation video and kind of utilize that in this video. So I've talked about that I kind of wanted to have a capsule wardrobe. I really don't think I'm going to commit that much to having a full-blown capsule wardrobe, but at least, start to, utilize different aspects of having a capsule wardrobe, kind of cut down on maybe what I have or get more use out of my pieces in my wardrobe in the sense that like a capsule wardrobe would do. So, and I was thinking I really want to do a video for fall, and I did kind of talk about that, I was going to do something and I was going to kind of talk about more fall pieces, and I was like, well, I don't really need to. And I kind of was going back and forth with this. I'm like, okay, what's the goal of this video? What am I trying to talk about? Because yes, I'm showing me reorganize my closet, but what is this going to do? How is this going to help somebody? And essentially my kind of the purpose of the video, or my goal, was how am I going to physically apply what I've talked about in my first video to this video? And basically, for me personally, I just feel like my wardrobe is a little all over the place, and I just want a bit more cohesion, and I want to have more cohesive looks. And I also too, as I get older, I kind of want to move towards more of a timeless wardrobe where I'm constantly going to be wearing these pieces over and over and over again. Obviously, I'm going to buy new things, but I kind of want to stick to kind of something that I know, okay, I can buy this and I'm still going to wear it, a few years later. Obviously, you change, things you like change, trends change. That's okay, but I feel like there's always going to be kind of essential pieces in your wardrobe that likely won't change and that you likely will always be wearing no matter what. I also felt like maybe some of the things I talk about in this video could be things that could help people who feel like I don't really have a sense of style, or I kind of feel the same. I feel like I have lots of clothes, but I just don't know how to style them or what to do with them or all of that. I don't really want to do too much styling in this video because, yet again, like I said in the first video, my style is not going to be the same as everybody else. So how I feel comfortable in my clothes may not be the same for everybody else. And that is kind of why I'm like, well, I could show you styling of things I have in my wardrobe, in my closet, but that's how I would style it. So it's more the sense of kind of knowing what you want from your wardrobe and your clothes and knowing how you can personally style them yourself. So I made a list for myself because I was like, I have all these thoughts in my head. I feel like I really just need to get them out and write them down. So some of my I kind of made them learning objectives or things that I kind of want to touch on in the video and in what I'm kind of talking about. So the first thing was cohesion, and that's I kind of already explained. Is I want to, because I'm the type of person, I can't wear the same kind of thing all the time. I am very a mood person. So if I'm in a certain mood, I'm going to wear something maybe more comfortable, or I'm going to be more dressed up. So I do have a range of different things in my closet, which I think most people do. But there are some people who just kind of wear the same thing all the time. They have the same kind of style, and that's what works for them. And that's great. For me, I feel like I kind of want to be like that, but in a sense that even if I'm wearing something more comfortable, it's cohesive if I was wearing something more dressed up, if that makes sense. I just want cohesion. Also knowing my style. So I Pinterest a lot. I look up a lot of things on Pinterest and a lot of clothes and a lot of outfit ideas, and I kind of saved a lot of outfit ideas, and I'll show them in this video as well, of things that I feel that I would wear personally and what I'm kind of wanting from my wardrobe. I guess essentially knowing your style, knowing what you like. If you see things also on Pinterest or on Instagram or celebrities or whoever, what are they? What is it? Like, what is it you like about it? Like, is that something you want to wear or emulate, or what is it? So it's kind of trying to understand your style. Another thing I wrote down was knowing what looks flattering on me. So at this point, I know what looks good on me and what doesn't look good on me. And there might be a few things in my closet that maybe don't look amazing on me, but I still really like and feel comfortable in. But also knowing, like, okay, so if you put on a piece of clothing or an outfit, like, what is it about that outfit makes you feel comfortable in it or makes you feel good in it? So for me, I like high-waisted stuff. I like something that's coming up to my waist, and I like, you know, little cropped shirts or sweaters or whatever, because I like that look on me. And I just feel like, one, I'm still comfortable, I still look cute, but I'm still embodying my body and what I want, and I'm comfortable with that. So that's one thing, is kind of knowing what you feel comfortable in and what you feel looks flattering on your body type, basically. Another thing is knowing like what you want from your wardrobe or your clothes, which kind of sounds like, what? Like, that sounds like a weird thing to say. But what do you want from your clothes? What are you trying to tell people or tell the world? Or when you walk out, like, what are you saying to the world when you're wearing your clothes? Like, am I really comfy, cozy? Am I sophisticated? Am I chic? Am I, like, you know, there's all these different things. Like, what are you trying to tell? Most people think, well, I'm just wearing clothes because I like it. I'm not trying to tell anybody anything. But in the sense of, your clothes speaks to other people what you're trying to tell the world about yourself. And I know that could be twisted, and, you know, I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm just saying, like, what's the story you're telling? Like, I love, this is kind of a sidetrack, but I love when on red carpets, what they're saying now is like, what story are you telling with this outfit? Well, what story are you telling with this outfit? Because to me, I could be like, oh, maybe you're really comfy, cozy, and you're like, no, like, actually I saw this on whatever celebrity, and, you know, it's actually really chic and I really like it. And that's the kind of story that I'm trying to tell with my clothes. And then this is more for me, but for me, I want to embrace more neutrals, especially going into fall and winter. We're not really going to have as many super pops of color. I mean, I will, because, I mean, I'm wearing a pop of color right now, but, you know, more neutrals, like more blacks and browns and beiges, maybe dark greens. For me, that's just like what I like, and I like those colors in my wardrobe. So that's more of like a thing for me personally, is like, I like to embrace that. But I also want to have like pops of color, like this beautiful red. Then I also did make a list of kind of like things that already exist in my wardrobe. I probably will add to my list, and maybe I'll go over my list a little later on in the video. I won't go over it now, just because, like, I want to go through my wardrobe and be like, maybe there's a few things in there that I will add. I will kind of go over pictures that I have saved on my iPad, and I will kind of show here. So the first one is this one, and I have that shirt. I don't have the same kind of pants, but I do have I have similar pants that are red. I even have the gingham pants as well. I do have denim jackets, and I have a tote bag, so kind of similar sneakers. So this kind of outfit is something like, this is something I would wear day to day, going to run errands, going to meet up with a friend for lunch, and most of these things I already have in my closet, so I don't really need to repurchase anything for this specific outfit. And that's the kind of thing I'm looking at things, because sometimes even I am a little like, I don't know what to wear. I have all this clothes, what am I wearing? Like, what am I doing? And most times I obviously leave the house and I know what I'm wearing, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm lost. This one I like, and I feel like it's more of an inspiration picture, and it's something I'm inspired by. I don't know if I necessarily will execute it, but it's something I definitely am inspired by. So this one I really like because it has the cute little green, the crop green cardigan. I have a similar cardigan to this. I also have the gingham pants as well. And then I have some cool like sneakers too. So something like this, I feel like, you know what, honestly, it's like you just rolled out of bed in your pajamas and you're just going out. But you know what, there's something so chic and effortless about it that it's like, yeah, I'm wearing gingham pants and I'm comfortable and I'm cute and it's actually pretty stylish. And that's what I kind of like about that. So this one is also just very, very simple. So just like a black shirt, jeans, and Birkenstocks, and some kind of purse. This is like, yeah, basic kind of what I wear pretty much any day. And that's also the thing too, is for a long time, like I love dressing up. I love, putting a lot of effort into what I'm wearing. And I feel like now, and I'm not saying girls don't do this or people don't do this anymore, I just feel like low effort is just as chic and stylish as high effort. And, lots of people are just putting some makeup on, putting on just like a cute casual outfit. They're going out, but they still look good. Even if it's just a casual chic outfit, you're still looking good, you're still comfortable, and that's kind of what I'm wanting for my wardrobe. This is kind of similar with the gingham pants and like just a cute little like sweater, super simple. I love an outfit like this if I'm going to like go get my nails done or go to the grocery store or whatever, or honestly, like I love wearing cute little outfits like this if I'm going out to a movie or anything like that. Like I love going to see a movie by myself. It's like one of my favorite things. So like an outfit like this where I'm still looking cute and I'm putting effort into like what I'm wearing, even if I'm just going to see a movie by myself and nobody's gonna see me, I still feel good because I'm like, I put this outfit on, I'm comfortable, I'm cute, and I'm ready to go. The inspiration pictures that I saved were a lot of denim and patterned pants, and I really do want to utilize that in my wardrobe for fall and winter. I really love denim shirts, and I have a few different ones in my wardrobe. Also with the patterned pant, I love a patterned pant. Like I literally wrote down on my little list, which I will go over a little bit later, patterned pants. Like patterned pants are really fun, and I've kind of touched on that in my first video, and just how like you really can do any kind of pattern pant. Anything that speaks to you, anything that you feel like embodies you or kind of represents you, I feel is something in some capacity should be in people's wardrobe. But yet again, there's so many different patterns, so anybody can kind of do it. And then this one, so actually this one kind of inspired my outfit today. And this is something I will likely probably be living in for most of the fall and winter. So I have a few pictures that are like this. I'll kind of put them up where it's just like a denim shirt, a tank, like a white tank, or just like a white t-shirt, and some sort of black trouser-like pants. What I also love is Old Navy has a few of their sleek tech pants that are kind of like that thin material, but they are styled and actually they're shaped like a trouser pant, so you're comfortable like if you're wearing like a yoga pant or whatever, but you're chic and stylish like if you're wearing a trouser pant. So yeah, so I'm gonna get into actually kind of going through my closet, organize some stuff, talk about different pieces and all of that, and then we'll kind of come sit down, reflect. Otherwise, I don't think I have anything else really to touch on, so we'll kind of get into the rest of the video and kind of start organizing what I've got going on in my closet. So let's get to that. All right, so now we're at my closet, and it's a little chaotic. I did actually reorganize this a few weeks ago, but you can see like things are sticking up and like too much going on. And yes, I love clothes. Okay, let's just do an intervention. I, Lauren, love clothes, and I have a problem. Hence, kind of the inspiration why I wanted to do this video was I need to figure out my life and stop buying so much clothes. Am I gonna stop buying clothes? No. At least control what I'm buying. Also, I have my Beyonce fan going because I'm hot, because I'm wearing this sweater, and it's actually not that cold yet here, so, but I'm just being super proactive in that I want all my fall stuff to be out and ready. Anyways, so I'm gonna start pulling out pieces that I would typically just wear in the winter time, I would just wear in the summertime, not so much in the fall and winter. So more like sleeveless shirts and summery stuff, or bathing suits or whatever. and kind of start taking them out. I'm not going to do this super long or ad nauseum, like, you know, showing every single thing, but I will show you, like, you know, so like obviously this shirt I talked about in my previous video. This is the cable knit sleeveless sweater. Now I could wear this in, you know, fall and winter. Me personally, I feel weird about wearing a sleeveless shirt when it's not summertime. So I don't really feel like I'm going to be wearing this as much. So she's going to be put aside. Yeah, some more shirts like this. Yeah, like another kind of summery shirt. So typically I will obviously keep t-shirts in my closet because I still will wear t-shirts in the fall and winter. Usually I wear them like under sweaters or whatever. So I'm not going to be moving out my t-shirts because I still wear them. Also, this is a great time to go through your wardrobe and see if there are things that you maybe just don't want anymore in there. Now, like this kind of shirt, I really don't want to wear, but I could wear this as like a bedtime shirt. So I won't really give it away. I'm just going to kind of repurpose it for something else, like wearing to bed, because it's still, you know, functional. It still works. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't want to wear it as like a regular shirt anymore. Okay, so I have taken all my summer stuff out of my closet. I still have a few things like in my, I have like a drawer full of clothes. I have a few things in there, but don't worry, we're not showing that in this video. So I do have 2 bags of some fall stuff that I will start putting into my closet. And honestly, another kind of thing that I kind of want to do, obviously personally, rather than like me just talk about it in the video or do a whole video about it, is also just go through my fall stuff, fall winter stuff, and maybe get rid of some stuff because there could be things that maybe just don't fit anymore, or maybe you just don't align with anymore. And what's kind of nice is, you know, kind of refreshing your wardrobe, getting rid of stuff, and also just, yeah, getting rid of things that maybe just don't suit you anymore. So this kind of nice brown, it's a v-neck kind of sweater, is something I do actually wear quite a bit in like the fall and winter, and I can really pair this with lots of different things. I have like a really cute houndstooth kind of pattern pant. I actually have it here, I'll show you. These are the kind of houndstooth kind of pattern pant. It's like a micro houndstooth. But this is something that is like a beautiful pairing for the fall and winter, especially winter, where like, because this is a bit thicker pant, you can really just like jazz it up with some like cute boots. Or like, this is probably something I would wear with like some loafers in the fall time and like a cute little coat. And I just love, like when I'm talking about neutral, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like the houndstooth's not really a neutral, but it's that kind of neutral color where it's like this like gray brown almost color, and this is like the brown, and this is kind of like the color tones of what I'm kind of doing for fall and winter. Here is a sweater. It's like this like beautiful like olive green color, and this is kind of like what I was talking about with the neutrals. I like a sweater like this that I could just put on like even just like this kind of like basic black t-shirt that I'm wearing, and like jeans and, you know, my Blundstones or whatever, and like something like this where I'm just like still kind of elevated with the outfit, but I'm still kind of casual, where I'm not like super prim and proper. I mean, I'll never be prim and proper, but you know. So here's kind of another kind of sweater that I really loved like a few years ago, and now I'm just kind of not really vibing with it. So it might be one of those that I'm going to kind of keep, put aside, and if I still feel the same way, then either I just like donate it or I put it in my closet. just feel like it's a cute sweater, but I'm just like, I don't know what it was. I was like going through a weird phase where I'm like, I really like those kind of styles, but now I'm like, it just doesn't align with me. And I really just want to have pieces that I know like I will always be wearing. So one staple that I really love in fall and winter wardrobe are waffle knits. Anything like Henley style. These ones are from Aerie, and these ones are a bit more. The only thing I don't like about this specific one is it kind of gives like pajama top, so it's very big, which is fine if that's kind of your vibe, but for me it kind of looks like going to bed. I do wear these with the right outfit, but sometimes I remember wearing it once. I'm like, yeah, like, I love this shirt, but it's very like pajama-y, and my friend was like, yeah, you look like you're wearing pajamas, and I was like, oh well, I'm comfortable. I do love like the waffle knit, and you know what, like when it's cold and I really just want a good pajama top, then I got a pajama top, so there we go. Another thing, sorry it's really wrinkly, is these kind of like cute little basic kind of long sleeves shirts. They're kind of like cropped at the right angle. I wear these a lot under like sweaters or vests, anything like that. And this one specifically is the bestie style. Yeah, the bestie style. And I have a few different colors. I have like the white, I have like a brown color, I have like the black as well, and then I do have another like heather gray kind of color too. Very just like a basic that I feel like you should have in your wardrobe, something kind of similar where you can just throw it on and just wear it however you kind of want. But I like those kind of layering pieces where like you're gonna put on a vest and then maybe some jeans, or even you can do something really more athletic like some yoga pants or whatever, and kind of wear it that way. And that's something I really love, is just like those basic kind of shirts in your wardrobe.
Okay, so this portion of the video is a little bit different than the last portion. I have a lighting system now, I have a mic, and yeah, we're just gonna keep moving forward. I'm not gonna refilm everything, whatever. So this portion, I'm really gonna start organizing my closet and showing you guys some tips that might help make things a little easier for you when you are going into your closet and picking things out. I really want to stress basically the basis of what I was talking about in my first video, is that basics. So all the basic pieces in your wardrobe, a plain white t-shirt, jeans, or just those things that you're going to layer on top of, is really important to utilize when you are having you're creating a capsule wardrobe, or just kind of maximizing your wardrobe in general. And that was kind of the purpose of that video, and most of what I was saying in that video is being applied to this, where you're kind of now organizing your closet in the sense of creating that capsule wardrobe, or reorganizing your wardrobe or your closet to really utilize everything you're using or wearing. So I am going to probably speed it up a little bit, do a kind of like a time lapse of everything, because there's really not much I need to say. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to talk about specific things. I changed my shirt. I was getting so hot in that sweater. So I'm sorry if this video is just all over the place, but I couldn't do it anymore. Okay, so I organized a little bit, and then I'm going to show you like me just physically putting in the pieces in to show you kind of what I'm talking about. This is just how I'm doing my closet. I'm not saying you have to do the exact same way. You organize your closet however you want because you're the one doing it, right? So this kind of side of my closet, you can't really see, but it has more of my workwear stuff, so stuff I'm wearing to work. So this is its own section. We don't need to worry about this. This has nothing really else to do with the rest of the closet, basically. So then I have my tank tops, and most of these here are going to be layering pieces or basics or whatever, right? So you're going to be putting these under, you know, a sweater or a cardigan or whatever. You're going to be layering these pieces. So these are our layering just tank tops. Then we're getting into our t-shirts. So we have different t-shirts. You can see like this one's like striped. If you really like are super type A, and sometimes I'm in the mood to do this, today I'm not. If you really want to like really go through and like have everything, like all your graphic t-shirts together, all your pattern t-shirts together, and then your basics, like if you really want to organize it that way, you could. Sometimes I'm kind of super type A, then I'm like, I'm going to do that. But I'm not today because I don't have the energy. Most of my just basic t-shirts, so most of them are like graphic t-shirts, and then I have just like plain kind of colorful t-shirts like that pink one, all of that there. We're moving into the other part of the closet. So we have our basic kind of like long sleeve shirts that I kind of showed before when I first started like putting stuff in here. And then I have like Henleys, like kind of Henley sweaters, and then denim kind of shirts and whatnot. So I'm a big lover of crew neck sweaters. So these are going to have its own section because I wear a lot of these in the fall and winter time. So they're going to have their own little kind of section here in the closet. And then we're kind of getting into more like cardigan style. I don't know if you guys remember this from the first video, like, you know, my little green cardigan there. So I have like more sweaters like that, which aren't really like crew necks, but they're more like cardigan style. I have some hoodies back here and another kind of jacket. And then I have like other stuff in the back that are just like longer stuff. So then I have everything here that I'm going to kind of put away. And then there's like a few little things to kind of just go over. So here I have a bunch of like my sweaters that I'm going to put with my like kind of sweater crew neck section. So then I have a lot of my little cropped cardigans. This is like the cable knit one that was like really popular last year. I have another kind of like a brown one. Yeah, so you kind of get it. You kind of get the point. So one thing I did last year when I bought all these little like colorful, so soft, like short cardigans from Old Navy, a lot of them were very colorful, which I loved. But I was just like, I don't really like, some of it just didn't look good with like a black or white tank top. Some of them were fine. Like you could get away with like this blue one or the green one. But essentially I just wanted to have matching like tank tops or shirts to go under the sweaters. So I bought a whole bunch of like a t-shirt like this or the tank tops to go with these so they match and they were just a bit more cohesive. That's just me being super type A and just like liking things a certain way. So what I do is I will put them together basically. So you can unbutton this. I'm just going to kind of tuck it underneath the sweater. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. So yeah, just put it together like that. So when I'm gonna go wear this pink cardigan, I have the pink shirt that goes with it underneath, and it's already just put together and it's already organized for you. So you're having your basic with your other basic put together, and it's just organized, and you can pull it out, put it on, and it's already done for you. You don't have to be like, where is that other top? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do that with the other ones here. The basic kind of tank. Putting it here with the cardigan. Okay, so essentially I have put everything in my closet. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, so down here I have all my jeans, and then I just have all my like other kind of pants kind of on just like those hangers that have multiple spots on them. So that's just kind of what's working for me for now. So okay, so going in and kind of talking more now about picking the pieces, essentially like how to kind of put it together in the sense of having your wardrobe be like a capsule wardrobe. So I did a few outfits as an example. So I'm going to kind of go over that with you right now. So essentially the first kind of one is going to be the gingham print pants that, you know, I have been talking about forever. So what I like about these pants is you can really just wear them with so many different things. So I kind of paired it with the kind of the cute little like tomato girl summer market kind of shirt from Old Navy and just a denim kind of jacket. So I did that, and what I love about that is that it's just really a nice outfit that you can just wear really anything. Like if you're going to the farmer's market, or you're going to the grocery store, or you kind of want a more elevated look rather than something super casual, but you're still comfortable and you can just do what you need to do, basically. So then I also paired it with that lime green kind of, is it chrysanthemum? It's almost like that lime green colored short cardigan. And I thought this was actually a very unique outfit. Something that I wouldn't really, how would I say that? I wouldn't really suspect me of wearing, but because I thought, you know, it's very unique and I actually really liked it, that it's something I would definitely reach for and definitely wear, because it's very unique in the sense like I have this like bright green sweater on with the gingham pants. So that's where it's kind of fun with these kind of outfits, or kind of creating basically outfits out of your wardrobe, is kind of thinking outside the box and doing something a little different, but also having something kind of unique where you're kind of, you know, experimenting with your clothes. And that's kind of what's so fun about doing all of this, is that you're wearing something a little different than what you would normally wear. So, and then just kind of something super casual with the same kind of gingham pants. Now you don't have to wear gingham pants. You can wear striped pants. Honestly, I feel like striped pants, especially pinstripes, are something that is super timeless, that you're going to be seeing probably for so long. And it's something that you really can elevate, but you can also kind of make it casual with a pair of like sneakers, or, you know, something like that, where you are still comfortable, but you're still elevated. And what you are essentially wearing is still appropriate for maybe going to work, or like, let's say, I know a lot of workplaces have casual Fridays, going to work, or then maybe after work you're going out with your friends or meeting up with somebody for dinner. I don't know, I'm just creating scenarios, right? But that's what people want out of their wardrobe. They want to say, okay, I'm gonna go do this, and then, you know what, later tonight or later today I have to go do this. We want to utilize our wardrobe in the sense that we're not like having to worry about changing throughout the day, or we're in a rush, we're busy, we don't have time, so we have something that we're essentially wearing that is utilizing that, or maximizing that, really. My point was, you don't have to wear gingham. That's just something I like. I know it's kind of coming a bit more trendier now, but you know, you can pick. There's so many things out there. There's so many different kinds of things, and you don't even have to do a pattern pant. It could literally be any kind of pant that you really, really love, and doing it the same kind of vibe. Still keeping with the pattern pant, I really love leopard print, so that's another one that maybe not everybody likes. In this kind of outfit, I paired it with my denim kind of long sleeve button-up shirt, which I feel like I am maximizing that, or I mean, I'm really utilizing that denim top throughout my whole wardrobe, because I am wearing this shirt with literally everything. And that is really such an important integral part, is having those pieces in your wardrobe that you are wearing throughout your entire wardrobe in so many different ways, that you are kind of giving different vibes, if that's kind of your goal, but you what's the word, like, you're really utilizing it in so many different ways. And especially if you are buying pieces that might be a bit more expensive, and you're kind of like, oh shit, I just bought this shirt, it's so expensive. But if you're utilizing those pieces throughout your whole wardrobe, you really are getting your money's worth. Or, you know, maybe you're more budget friendly and you're like, I really am just getting such a good use out of this shirt that maybe I thrifted or whatever, right? So as I was kind of wearing earlier was like that little red cardigan with my leopard print pants. I love this outfit. I am going to be wearing this outfit to death during fall. This is going to be my #1 outfit, I swear, because one, it's just so cute. It is so comfy. I'm still elevated. I'm still having fun with the pattern and the colors, and I feel like this is a me outfit. And I am seeing this a lot lately on Pinterest and TikTok and all of that, these kind of cool outfits with the little cardigans, and I'm eating it up. I love it. I love it so much. So this next kind of outfit is a little bit more simple, and yet again, we're having that pop of pattern with the leopard pants, and then just a basic sweater over top. What I liked is that both the gingham pants and the leopard pants, you can just make it super basic with just a basic colored sweater, kind of like what I did with the leopard pants, and then I also did with the gingham pants where I just had a basic black sweater. So this is where you are just having your basics with something that's kind of more fun, and you could elevate it with a shoe or a purse or whatever. And yet again, you know, I don't know, for me, especially when it comes to colder times, I really just like to be warm and cozy and comfy, but still feeling like, you know, I have this cute little outfit on, and that's my kind of thing. Not everybody thinks that way, and that's totally fine. So we're going back to the denim button-up shirt, and I paired it with just, you know, a white shirt and trousers, and this essentially can be really built off of, and really you can just kind of go wherever you want. So an outfit like this is really great with sneakers or loafers, or any kind of boots. Like if you are really like, I love those like black leather, like heeled boots, like this would really elevate it. And what I love about this is an outfit that a lot of girls or a lot of people are going to be wearing at work. This is going to be a workwear outfit that is for those more casual days where you're still elevated with the trousers, but you're elevating it with the denim shirt and then your accessory. So this is just a basic outfit. This is very basic. This is really not that exciting, but what is fun is you're elevating it with your accessories. So you have like a really cute purse, you have your cute sneakers, which I hate to say it, a lot of times we are buying cute sneakers to elevate these looks, and you know, that's kind of what's so fun about it. Or even like ballet flats, that's really, really popular right now, are the ballet flats, and I see a lot of people wearing it, and it just really is cute. Even like how I would make it super casual, this kind of outfit, is even just like Birkenstocks. You know what I mean? Like just basic Birkenstocks, and that just really ties it together. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I know I kind of talked a bit more about like my style, the things that I kind of am getting out of my wardrobe. Only just because I'm giving examples. It's hard to be specific to everybody, but I'm just trying to give examples. Yet again, a lot of these things can be kind of placed into different person's style, in the sense that you're really utilizing your basics. I don't know if I can stress that enough. I sound like a broken record at this point, but you're really utilizing your basics, and you're creating the outfits from that with little pieces that are unique and interesting and all of that. I also really love like very unique pieces. I have this really great jacket from Torrid. It's like this green color, and I've been eyeing it since last year, and it's just a very unique coat. It's very different than what I would normally gravitate towards, and it's almost a little boxy. It's very big, and usually I don't really like going towards something like that, but I felt like it was something that when I'm wearing a very basic outfit could kind of be the centerpiece, if you want to call it that. And yeah, I can't wait to wear that pretty much all fall into winter. So yeah. Another piece is like the barn jacket. So very trendy piece right now that I feel like could kind of go in the direction of timeless wear. It is something that, you know, is something that you could always be wearing in your wardrobe. I'm hoping it doesn't become trendy and we just never see it again, because it is something that we've seen throughout history that maybe we just weren't picking up because it was categorized as like a chore jacket or a barn jacket, whereas these are what, you know, the hardworking people are wearing. And it's almost like we are kind of gentrifying, I don't know, gentrify, I can't say that word. You know what I mean? I'm going to put the word here. You know, we're kind of almost, you know, taking things that people are wearing every day that maybe we didn't think were, you know, super stylish, but I feel like are stylish because it actually is a very smart piece of clothing, because we can wear it to go to work or work outside or whatever, but we are somehow elevating it in a sense that's very casual but wearable. And that's what I really like about pieces that are really kind of coming out and more trendy and you're seeing now, is that you're these wearable pieces. Because I feel like there's a lot of things out there that aren't always wearable that are really nice, but it's just like not everybody can wear that. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. I'm going to end this video here. I hope this helped. I hope my rambling helped. I feel like I'm just I rambled this whole video, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Elevation. Yet again, if you guys have any suggestions or anything that you guys ever want me to talk about in these videos, kindly let me know, and I will definitely take it in any consideration for any future videos. And yeah, so these kind of videos I really love because I get to talk about fashion and all the things that really just make me super happy. So you can catch me in another episode of Elevation, as well as any kind of new vlogs that I have going on. I will link any kind of information down below, so check that out. And I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are. And yeah. All right. Bye.